Health news now. 45% of all Americans snore on occasion. 25% are actually chronic snorers. Now, there are hundreds of devices that claim to help you stop snoring. And while some of them do work, they may not be permanent. However, there are some dental procedures that can give your snoring a rest for good. Who can sleep with all that noise?
Snoring comes from a vibration in the airway that's normally due to a partial blockage of the airway.
Fort Lauderdale oral surgeon Leslie Sultan says there are a number of dental procedures that can be done to reduce or even eliminate snoring altogether.
We have to look at, number one, how bad they're snoring. Number two, where the areas of blockage are in their airway and how severe the blockage is.
Allergies cause chronic nasal congestion for 56-year-old Robert Briggs. Those problems, along with snoring, were keeping him up at night. Dr. Sultan suggested a surgical procedure for Briggs.
Mr. Briggs had a procedure called a palatoplasty and a palatal suspension. I call it a facelift for the palate. Because what we're actually doing is removing a very small amount of tissue, but we're actually tightening and suspending the tissues of the palate to the bones above it.
I'm able to breathe a lot better now. It's turned out that I can actually hear better now. It's affected my sense of smell and taste.
Appliances can be used to move the jaw forward and take the tongue off the back of the airway. This also helps to reduce snoring. Jaw surgery can be done with the same effect.
We use metal screws and plates to put the jaw bones back together again.
My snoring was keeping my girlfriend up at night. I was not getting a comfortable sleep.
Hey, Dr. Sultan, how are you, sir?
Good. Dr. Sultan shows another procedure called somnoplasty for Mitchell Stransky. This method involves shrinking some of the tissues around the nasal passageways and throat.
And under local anesthetic, we place the tip of the electrode into the tongue in different areas with different amounts of electrical energy.
Snoring hasn't come back, and I'm still with my girlfriend, so I guess it was a success.
It's all good. So for more information on this, you can just log on to our web channel at local10.com.